Are you optimistic or pessimistic in life? Something has to be understood, something has to be settled on the cabinet of our mind, that life is full of ups and downs. No one has ever experienced 100% of the good side of life without having a glimpse of the downside of it. Even for those that were privileged to be born into a wealthy home, to a wealthy family, this does not separate them from having a glimpse of the downside of life. Nevertheless, with all of these ordeals of life, God of heaven and the earth, the master planner of the universe, promised us that He will never leave us nor forsake us. Do you know that most of the questions that troubles our minds can be answered by the natural things that was created by God? The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 says, "There is time and season for everything created under heaven. There is time to be born and a time to die. Although no one wants the latter part, but the chronic truth is no one can deviate from it. There is day and night. There is light and darkness. There is time for winter, time for summer, and so on." All of these explain it all. Now, let's take this whole picture, this scenario, and relate it with our lives. Probably we can infer one or two things from it. In our lives, in our existence, there are different stages, from childhood to adulthood. A lot of things happen in life that we can't control. There are things that happen to us in life that are beyond our comprehension, our imagination. However, there are some that God has given us the power to control. For instance, by default, a child grows without a full understanding of his or her parent. Those things that we can't control in life are the downside of our lives. And this downside of life comes without invitation. They have no regard for anyone, regardless of status. Downside of life will show up. Oftentimes, failure is part of the downside we don't plan for. Failure is part of what will come that we do not emphasize regardless of our preparation. Even though we have responsibility to play towards our success in life, yet there is no successful person on earth that has never experienced failure in their lives, either before now or now. Many of them planned very well. They read and study very well. They invested their money wisely. Yet their failure comes. What makes them stand out amidst all of these ordeals of life is that they are optimistic in life. They paddle their canoe with an optimistic spirit to an end point. The word of God says, "The hope of a righteous man shall not be cut off." Wait, what will make a righteous man hope? It's because a righteous man will see light at the end of the tunnel. Because there is a likelihood that a righteous man will be discouraged in life. There is a likelihood that a righteous man will experience the dark side of life. There is a likelihood that everything will not work the way a righteous man planned. But in all of this, the word of God says, if he keeps his hope alive, his hope shall not be cut off. Are you optimistic or pessimistic in life? Your reactions, the words that you pronounce in the dark time of your life shows if you are truly optimistic or pessimistic in life. Remember, the word of God says, if you are weary in the day of your trouble, how little is your faith? It simply shows that there will be a time that things will not go the way we plan it. There will be a time that things will not flow the way we have structured it. Do you lose job? Do you fail exam? Do you plan something and it seems that nothing is working? You have lost hope in yourself? No. I want to tell you that there are different seasons in life. As we have rainy season, we also have dry season. We have summer, we have winter, and so on. Maybe you're in your dry season now, or simply called dark time. I want to tell you that this might actually be your dark time. And remember this time, this season is not going to be a permanent one forever. Never. It is a process, it is a passage to the platform that God has prepared ahead of you. But if you lose hope now, you may actually lose everything that has been planned for your good. For any situation to be permanent in life, you are the most decisive factor. If you do not make any season permanent, it's not going to be permanent for you. Because there is no season that was structured or that was created to be permanent. But as human, we have a great role to play if that season is going to be permanent or not. Many people speak wrongfully about their lives because of the season they are in. Many people have destroyed the result, the outcome they are expecting in their lives because of what they are passing through. The word that we confess, the word that you profess in the days of your trouble, in your dark time, says a lot about the outcome. Many people speak wrongfully over their lives because of the season they are in. They have forgotten that life is a journey. Nothing is permanent in life. No season is permanent. You can only make a season permanent in your life by yourself. If you want that thing to be alive today, if you want to see a good result, be optimistic. Remember, the power of life and death is in your tongue. Life is full of ups and downs. Life has never promised anyone the good side always. If you want to see the good result over that thing in life, keep the hope alive, be optimistic, and speak the right word. Because with our word, we can determine and decide what our world will look like. Keep the hope alive, because you will soon rejoice, you will soon laugh. Real.